This is the storyline so far of a crash of a lifetime. It started by a FCP Foundation site having a breach, which caused several anomaled SCPs to escape, with them being Euclid and Keter. The anomalies were soon shot down. Some survived, so we sent in first responder MTF groups. Only a few made it out. As you see from this video, they were trying to find a master keycard to open up the door to kill SCP-106, but he was hiding in his pocket dimension, which is his own little lair that he can do whatever he wants in. After a while waiting, they spotted somebody. They started shooting, realizing that it was one of their own. But then SCP-682 broke out, which is the unkillable reptile, which caused automatically the site warheads to go off. A few made it out, but sadly not everyone did. The person you're seeing right now tried his hardest to make it out. He was right beside the exit, then it closed, as you'll see in a few minutes. As he was running, you can see and kind of tell by the way the camera is shaking that the place is blowing up and the gases are coming out from behind as they're running from the danger. The warhead is already about to shoot into the sky. It's going to blow up the upper and lower layers, destroying all heavy and light containment zones, which hopefully would kill any SCPs that were left. As they were making it, however, as I said, the doors shut, and the two people who were left down there got lost and then died. As they died, something terrible happened, which was the warhead didn't kill the SCPs that were being idealed to be killed. They still survived, including 106. A scientist was then sent to the island this all happened on, but his plane crashed. As he was searching through his book, trying to remember everything that happened, listening to what the radio was randomly saying, he realized that he was the last survivor. As he tried to see if he could find anyone else alive and find anything else, something terrible was bound to happen. A while after this, scientist, who was not briefed on anything about this facility other than certain things that he talked about while he was filming with his camera that survived the crash, he accidentally stumbled upon a warhead. And as he was doing what the NTF members who survived the explosion said to do, he accidentally let off a warhead that would hit a nearby city. This city, though, was infected with the undead. And sadly, when the warhead hit, it just made, well, you'll see. But as you can see from this video right here, this was the warhead. Our CC cameras picked this up before it went off. They were analyzing it to see if it was on or not. And then sadly, the lights on the bottom turned green. And in a few minutes, it should switch to the camera inside the city. What happened inside the city was terrible. An unknown deadly disease formed. It's not ideal how it formed or where it came from, but it took over the city. And as it took over the city, it grew in mass proportions, which then eventually led the city to be completely shut down and locked from the other side of the world. However, within the survivors inside the city, This may have been the best thing that happened, but as you can see, the infected quickly roamed and took down most, if not all, of the army, police, and others. They killed everyone who was on the road at time. And this happened at nighttime too. So no one was properly briefed on the situation. It happened too rapidly. The military was too late, several days late, due to the infection spreading and unknowing what type of infection it was. After a while, they soon took over the whole city. Police cars and other vehicles crashing into each other, smoking on fire. Other cars blew up, helicopters crashed inside of buildings. But after a while, after all of this was over, the virus is still there. However, something much worse has happened. It has been seen and said that North Korea has launched several missiles to a town in America. Town slash city, depending on how you see it. After this, there became a war, a global nuclear war. No one knows why this happened, or if it was even them who shot it. There was rumors that it was the military trying to cover up the incident on the island. Some of the people who survived the events on the island decided it was right to tell the world. Others said it was a hoax. Some news reporters said it was a hoax because they were told to say it. The military quickly covered up the situation. But after a while, the disease spread. The disease spread through every city, every town in the world. But something much more dangerous was spreading by the nuclear radiation. Something that would soon grow and wipe out everybody and everything. Something that would destroy everything that life was here to create. This virus would wipe out and destroy everyone. Here is a camera, one of the military officers who came to the town as the bombs were dropping. As you can see, shortly after, by the CCTV cameras, they all died shortly after. After that, an MTF security guard squad was sent to the city, but then sent back because of high radiation. Both of their choppers crashed. And here is the story now.